Osia ya mama jua mama kwa bebra so mama ni amaudo biso nsamo ya kekesi ni yeba ni ade baba so manwumre ya busia nsam no do so pa na poso eni ene krobia sante kotoko hine eri atuga se wonu eba betiesim amanse ene ne mpotamo ahemfu agalamse wo mu yebie no asotwe ena ode bema wunum
ene wapadwumadie bi huntuma e wo kwa menkroma suapon no mu
Abusia etitia so abato ya pono so chese lorry first ya na ni da kwan sempenim fo betete so no se eye adawafo na bo passenger fo no sulu ya se yesi no man te so ama passenger fo super
na Supreme Court akwatra se na dai ema yewura James Jache kwese ho nsensem no anwumre yi ye bekyerkyere mu akyere wo
light bill entitia abato so perfect nsem chefo pono so chese wo matutu mu nam so mampenim fo chese beboa ema be na nsane nakakra nie dumso bi e sorry ye no wo matimi e dia soso anokra
Kasamafo edema true driver senior yewura ya operema eden semtrofo akasembi
abusia by election e baso okumawu abaton peso aso na ntete abaton so perfect nsem chefo proso chese ne Rose Minister Eko okumawu ne nyina eye kumawu akwan a contractor se gina so anopa ewia anwumrenda anajudesium eye ho adwumanti woko ho no mo ednani kohwe akwan na busia ye di akire na de kosi ye de ho nkra bebremo
yewura Jogate ene obafi ha nsampi ene osane mu
abusia fo weni afufro pi ni akekese ne ne se kasia ba bia wo bia na nwumre ye ba ne de ababesom wo asedan koma Universal Natural Clinic wose yade bia se eye honamre se honam ne tutuwo se odompere na otise mu keka for the Universal Natural Clinic na yentutu asema 3A Herbal Center for the 3A cold capsules so abedwa so a eye koko master koko no se de sitie bia ebe hyase e de free ni paduanum na traders charcoal powder so abusia no a na sese ye nonomwo opese eye sade no obani afri ni paduanum opese da bia no ya branch na okoba anti age na anase emframa no a ase uda bia uhuhuru wafuru ya kese no etwetwe a 3 days chakupada ne yekanfo de amawo ena mizo ne 5G so no wo bo echi do manwumre ya bia wo bia no abusu ya yetimi aba ne aba besomwo wadwenche no nsusu obetwe de aba wa bra wo kan ho wo social media platforms ahodo ne nyina so wo de ba bekenkan e de amawo ye ne enso manwumre na ya obo amale bia boga anwumre me ne
nana kwabra kase na ya ka wo say ya live e wo Sompa 90.7 eno so e wo nkranza ene mpotamu nkranza fo nyina ye de ani o ya ne ye koro no 90.7 sunwan so e 98.9 santimanta mo ye Sompa 93.1 ye nuanom information centers bebere taya chi anwumre ya den sabno ma adesia edi akwaniaba afei ye sanim
abuja for the most chase de free crop bia sante kotoko hina opem so say to toso mienu danso wo danso tipa so da e panatena ye ne wakoka osoafo a ohoye nsa sinema dodode ho nsensem so ene akuku dam ne arempem asie do ma ene eye green Ghana campaign no wono mo apa hontuma o kwame nkroma suapomo and am so ma ye radio atuga so oba be chase no atumpasa wa manse atumpasa wo formina ene ne mpotamu miamia watete se galamse e koso no na odnani akwakodie akire na hemfo a wo mo ete wono mo ahwama ye nsase ahwama ye mfudie ahwama ye niema pie nsuo ye se no asotwe wode wono mo afamu ye mra enne yewura ekoya wokọ ekokobie eye green Ghana campaign na no kwame nkroma suapomo ewokumase abonten so krobia sante kotoko hene na nsemu a enne wode tudwa ewoke university kakranie.
It is not for nothing that forests are called the lungs of the earth. For without forests, life on the planet is itself impossible. Apart from their health benefits, forests contribute significantly to national economies. The reality, however, is that our forest resources are under serious threat from a range of environmental challenges, including illegal mining, the headache of Ghana, illegal logging, deforestation, forest degradation, land degradation, climate change, soil erosion and loss of soil fertility, and many others. Goal 15 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals aims to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and biodiversity loss. It is very sad that despite the several measures Government has been putting in place to curb this menace. Illegal logging and illegal mining continue to pose a threat to our forests. This means that government cannot do it alone. We must all get involved and support government to come to grips with these matters. My chiefs know that I've been speaking about this, and I'm not happy with chiefs in the Amansia area where Galamsey has taken over the land. And I say to them that if you sit there and you claim that you don't know what is happening, then you are not fit to be a chief over there. So these are matters that we're going to take it up again. And I don't care whose goals it is, because we have to enforce it. And I have to start with my chiefs first, and then government has to deal with the other ones. We all have to take matters seriously to be able to bring this to a closure, because I cannot accept that. I'm going to take a drive around those areas in the Amansia to Masum Kwanta area and all those things to see. I've gotten reports about what is happening, and I'm going to do that. If I finish with that, all the chiefs around that area may have to answer to us to why that has happened. I was alarmed to hear during the minister's press briefing a couple of weeks ago that forest reserves in the Bakwai Forest District, including the Oda River, Subin Shelter Belt and Apampram Forest Reserves are the most difficult reserves to control due to activities of gun-wielding illegal miners and loggers.
Abusiar, Krabby Asantokotoko Hineni Yetene, can weigh a mra and Green Ghana campaign and penning for Pahontuma, a war a year, Kwame Krumesia Pomo, and a year Rakoyo, the San Samiko Tuja, saw him for 1 month, and him for 1 month soon quanta, Bequai, for Mina, and an important munina, or Noa Betukai, not Ning. Ababe hwede ekoso honomo na afia hemfo no ababe ya no ne entia wode saa epomu no ma hye omonsa so mo hweso ma no na matena honomo na nsase sei insu esei mfudi esei na yenkwa ya nyina wo mo efuntum fra wabra wo mo emo howa emfa enkyere no we eye krobia santokotoko hene nsemo a wode atudwa na eno ache no de soso se nanu a wokoye ekota ne nua kenchase achi ema yede na he nche hye no onya kwane ni di nkomo ema osre ne se wo maboa no se beye na yensase a ya se no yensase a galamsey eni gold tuonti no ya ye ne basa no yentimi sa nane ni bio na yentimi emfanye bibi papa ema kenchasa som se kon bia so no obeso na se no aboa no ama sa na muntu na timi awie peyo
for continuously engaging Nananman Asanteman in all activities of the ministry, and particularly for choosing Kumasi as a venue for the launch of this year's Green Ghana Day. So, as you know, a couple of days ago I returned from London, where I attended the coronation of King Charles III, whose number one legacy is perhaps his commitment to afforestation, reforestation, and the fight against climate change. So, interestingly, my discussions with him were on land reclamation in Ghana, and we had some private discussions that he has accepted to collaborate with me for us to. So I've asked my technical team, he's directed his team to meet mine so that we can formulate a policy for that to help Ghana to reclaim some of our land that has been destroyed by Galamsey and illegal mining. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that even before the launch of Green Ghana by His Excellency the President of the Republic, I committed in 2019 to plant some 2.5 million trees over a 4,000 hectare land towards the protection of Lake Bosumtwi, the largest natural lake in the country. So, I made this declaration because I know the importance of trees to our lives and the protection of water bodies such as the lake. Sure. And I stand here, my son knows, together with the Deputy Minister knows, that I also have a plantation in Kumau where I have done teak plantation of about 640 acres of land. So I'm told I have some land being developed at Offenso or something for us to do. So you call that compartments.
Abusia we crop ya sante kotoko hene ene yetene nkan we nemra na atena ye hwe yensa sidima dodo de ho nsensem so ya mamre ne amane na Green Ghana campaign no ahyase na yura enene munyam kota akire no
na dwumade no ase no odoma nkomaja pade ya wode ama ye so afọ hweso yewura Samuel Abugina pona ono nso ewase nsamtrofo ene ne din komama ode asam a eda dwumade no so ede man se ye nkwaye na afenso so no eno eye ya pomudene nkontabo pi ena ode fa mu efiri afrase no beka sabre botaye emponi afi nua odua ne nkontabo mu no wakeka bom mayen.
Yes, between 1963 and 2016, a period of 53 days, only 157,300 hectares of forest was cultivated, less than the amount of forest lost in just 5 years. Your Royal Majesty, it is therefore became necessary to adopt aggressive measures to restore our lost forest cover. In 2017, government began the implementation of the Ghana Forest Plantation Strategy, and at the end of last year, over 690,000 hectares of forest had been cultivated through initiatives such as forest plantation, enrichment planting, and trees on farm. There was, however, a need to create an enhanced national awareness of the necessity for collective action towards restoration of degraded landscapes in the country, inculcate values of planting and nurturing of trees in our citizens, particularly among the younger generation, mitigate climate change, and beautify our communities and environment. That is why the Green Ghana Day was launched, with a day each year set aside for the entire country, led by the President of the Republic, to go planting. The first 2 editions were very successful, having exceeded our targets on both occasions. Let me use this opportunity to, on behalf of the President of the Republic, thank all Ghanaians.
Na owie ye no omananso hono Sompa ewia se bai woni pa ya de a wo sa ayeye na ni so Ghana fo moa ene wona ho keka pa
Ni meduma sia we da na so ena wo se duma ni yi Ghana mai ni se da okuma so e ba ko ni bia wa ka so bi ni ya bi na nya wa mai en kai e ba Green Ghana ni e da wa se bi na ina spin the quiet sene yeshwe the quiet Ghana mai ko kaino ire mbefa bebia kesi western vice chancellor na apai masa Ghana biasa until two guys in na yeso ni kabu na utua na no ni dia na ebe quiet na Ghana mai efa no tuma na yura ba hebi na yiji se nya asase na kwa Ghana ku na besore etia wa na juna fiada ina besore ne ku bia ni because say na ma say allow ma ko bia ni mai
ene ya etwagu ye yewura Samuel Abugina po
abuso eguso ade mu gina yensa se ene mu nsem galamse a ese no ya kasa so yesu de ban bi no mu a ye de ese yensa se ye de se yenkwaye ye de se yensu emu nsem a na abuso ya mo be ka hye nso a be mre kakra ne beto dwasa konta mining company limited ya waja say ye hwan dia emu nsem be ye bebrebe wo mayi mu se wo matie simu osama boy ne mpotemu a nsase a wo mo se no kwaya wo mo se no enya asem ketua na ena wie ena assemblyman wo pomu onmo e dia babetu dwa se bia a akonta mining for de wo mo galam se no akwakoduro no sempenifo a mo mani anya den no mo ampa bibi anka nkire akonta mining for no a bia wo mo ekeka kono sama boy ne mpotemu kwaya nyina wono mo ebese no a da chi bi nchirima eba bebo yitiri so assemblyman wo pomu onmo eye honorable Thomas Ando or the sansemi to Jawabra no ne so perfect nsɛmtwefo di nkɔmɔ no wɔkyerɛ sɛ bebi a ɔmakɔ akɔduro no deɛ wɔn ekoko nyinaa sɛ wɔn nu aseɛ ni wɔn ɛkɔyɛ enua amanfo mfudeɛ sɛ wɔn nu aseɛ ɛdane asase no efra ni na wɔn bɛsrɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ bebi a ɔmaduro no sɛ wɔn amamu a na gyensɛm si yɛ kredi mu a ebedu beebi Ghana nsuo anaasɛ adehyɛ a wɔn ɔsama abɔ ne mpɔtam no agye sɛ bi nsuo no yɛ kɔpotɔ ɛde brɛ wɔn ansa na wɔn atumi anom ama na yeye Honorable Thomas Ando.
mempasem na dwumadi ne ekoso ewo na mempasem ekuru na nkasa no me no kasa na nanom mo no omo nyina no omo so mutumi nkasa isan se twemfo baako na odi na saase de ama akonta mining di omo de na saase no wato ama omo nti omo nima asema omo edem kana me so na okọ ho no ma in fact yesi community center memene community na kasa yesi community center omo tua ma ahwa community center ni bodi na me amema and according to nanom mo no say saase ne nipa ne dia na woman ba kokura oni oba hima owo mempasem no oni bo ne dan no ona ma
for way assemblyman or and Potamo Honorable Thomas Andon Yetin in Canon Nebusia, Yanko Manason, Yenu, no Munko to Uncle so Ewa Manaso, Honorable Madre.
About Tominia, Mejoso,
Medjimedisa, who ye pa.
Na
honorable dum ye ni o sama boy potem ho no no ye hefa pote pa na kunta mining for no wo mo ayo mo adwuma no a ye hwe video we ya eda TV so a na ke se ye wo kumase de enka bia me ha mani na maka sa so a me hase ya we na ke se o ke ka de ko kejetia ne yadum de wo mo ase ho nyina sami ha mani na meka eye area be potepa na eye akunta mining for ne ye adwuma e wo sama boy ho
yo mi nua meda wase na ma tie for na nanom amwo sama boy ha ene opinion leaders nyina ni nyina ne se oba sama boy ha no ma yo ba bi e frɛ no mempasem eye bekwa electoral area a ye frɛ no mempasem sa ekru na nkasa ena sama eye akonta mani for omakosi omodan a omodem sa ekru na kasa ekru no mutimu no sa ekru na moye galaxy ne ewo ho eninti so obisa me eye mempasem ekru a akonta mani for sidan a omodem a omutimu no sa ekru na mosan so ye de ss ekru na aye friend mempasem no
na bia no mo ye adwuma no eye forest b eye amanfo mfuo eye amanfo nsase eye de
eye obi koku hu se ekuro no aha ne yesebe ha yekura eninti se ekuro no ba bia ye wo no ne nkyɛn na ekuro na chi na obi land bi da ho koku afuo ana waton de ama konta manifo ho na so na community center yesi community center e wo ho eninti omadiama aba kekuro na kasem it is ensuo to sisi de zo na dia ho nyina be ya bakuro na obetu mu nyina anadwo omoye the day and night anadwo omutumi nna machine sisu the whole night ansa na dia che aniti ekuro na kontamani fo atimu na mo si omodan mu timu no sa ekuro na mo sen no
eye mempasem kuro no na ayemfuni kuro nim honorable ayemfuni kuro nim empanimfo ni kuro nim
na nanam wo na mo se land no ma woman na ato amomo ana kontamani fo nso omo wotuo ani ammunition zero musuro because enche bia kontamani ne samates pese bi esi kuro ha no omo tutu do musuro so mo keka atia ko ekotu mutu ekoku omo eni ti ama obi ayedi omo tumi ka hwe e wo kuro nim
enti me no ka se ma hu se ho ba bi omo ya mining no ene ba bi a community center na wo ka ho asem no wo mo SCC pillars esie no a na ye se community center na omo sie no kra na ho nyina ye digala ho nti na je se hu sie aye dai
sa ade no ho na ye si for community center no sisia no land na de na chi nyina ni maame ne dia aha nti sa de community aya ne ye sensuo to sisia ape ebetumi aba ekronim and the community center ne dia me nya sure se betumi ato aso
mo enti de say honorable mo ye de na afa ho se o ma digala no a e de awura kronim sei se ne ye hwe video ya mo ye de na de afa ho mo hwe ama ma didi awura kronim atu amanfo ama ma dada montene ana
dia ekronim kan se wo se akodama ne fo ne wotuo ewo nyoma wo ewo omudam ho nti omunya so musuro omukoye de depe etako bi beku omo nti yama MC yawe MC oyawe
na honorable o ka konta mining for no se yeso omu wotuo ni akode agu omo ho no omo ya police for ana omo ya soldier for no manya se tuo ne akode ne de agu omo ho sa
ne deɛ menua sɔdɔ wɔkɛn ɔmo nya sogyafoɔ deɛ but ɔmo kitatuo Chinafoɔ nyinaa kitatuo wɔ hɔ ɛna mekɔ hɔ Chinafoɔ nyinaa kitatuo ɔmo nso ɔmo nyinaa wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ Chinafoɔ
na akontaman ne deɛ ba ne sɛ na Chinafoɔ ba mu China ni bɛ mu ni ma konta
Chinafoɔ nyinaa gu hɔ bi ɔmo asɔ dan nya ɔmo apɛ ayi kɛseɛ land kɛseɛ ɔmo asi ɔmo dan ɛna Chinafoɔ ne abifoɔ nyinaa gu hɔ nti mempa nsɛm hɔ deɛ sɛ mpanyinfoɔ mmɛma a me ne wɔka sɛ ekuro ne deɛ ɛbɛ akra no obi antumi tena kuro because ɔmo tia ma ɔmo twa kuro no ho ahyia
na honorable ene so what say Lands and Natural Resources Minister Bekumase Emma Green Ghana campaign no wonoma abepa ho ntoma odonfo ya adoma June bosumi aye kwako remo na de toso du ene ne nkono ye hyase ne aduanua de aboye nsase ene ye nsuo ni ade ho ban se ne galamse aye mukro yi etimoti we ya sade we koso mukro no mo no de na moka na mempa asem kro no ade nipa ewo muso aho mo no so sa
sɛ ekuru no oba sana boya ye wo bro no ye wo bekwai ene ye wo aboyfie ene wo mempasem wo no ho na ye ne enchefo no e de echem ho ye boundary enti ekuru no dan so kesesa na emom no nipa no kakra mo dos kakra na ye kokwa
sa do ni bu a nipa ne ye be say be 300,000 bi Orabo. Oh, abusia enkomo na ye die no. Komo no na ye die no. Abusia ya assemblyman na osama boy ne mpota mu titiro mempasam bekwai aboy ene ne mpota mu no mo de wono ene di assemblyman wo ho no mo. Enti ba bi o mo nsase galamse akontaman nfo edi ababeduro no. So okay ho o TV no so no ababehwe ni so ade a nya mie ne mu nie omo di gala no ade ewura kro no afuntum asase na fra nsuo ne ade ene amna omo tutuo no abusua se woni nsase ye ka kire wo asemi de eja ye de besim fence ne tutu akwakokyere tutu kokyere kire ye besa koso na ye de mu nkomo yi pa
owura James Jache Kwesi ehunsansam ena afen soso no ye nua ye fa no Michael Nimfa ehunsan kopie mu ewasem de bia na court ba court ko eba na court abu asam no na ebra Supreme Court trase ne de no asem ye no aba na wiye ya mpanifo etra asam no so no ekoye 5-2 no ekọ ede ama ewura Nimfa ya ne nyina no ekire mu se owura James Jache Kwesi no a wono efre ne ho se wo marase bejo ne de ma de hye ye wo asen nof no mpanifo hwe marase bejo fo mpanifo hwe na omunyi ne din firim se wo ye marase bejoni na no kurampo ene bra na Michael Nimfa de asam ne court no wo tere se wo hwe article 94 section 2 cross a ho no a ese ho ya akyerɛkyerɛ mu pa sɛ ansa kro na ebetimi afere obi sɛ wo ye marase bejoni no sabi aboa ba ko ye nyini ya mienu na so hwe opani ya ye fan James Jache Kwesi no a sa pepepepe wo firi ha bo fa na de fa sɛ ya ɛna ɔde na mu na ebra asɛnnie no ne nsam nyina ɛkɔ na wiye no owura Frank Davis ya wono ɛyɛ marase bejoni na sɛ wo ye mranim ni ade ma owura ankoma Nimfa no wɔne nsɛmtwerɛfo di nkɔmɔ kakra.
So my client is not looking forward to anything. The EC will have to comply. So far as that seat now remains vacant, the EC has to conduct elections in that constituency. So it is not for my client to be looking forward to. It is for the EC to comply with the orders of the Supreme Court. And the constitutional injunction is that if a seat is vacant, you organize first election. The fact that the High Court held that he was not qualified did not necessarily mean that the Supreme Court was going to adopt the same position. You should also bear in mind that the decision of the High Court, the judgment of the High Court, is being contested in the Court of Appeal. Indeed, they filed an appeal. It was in the course of the appeal processes that we thought it wise to invoke the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court to have this matter finally determined. But the Supreme Court is the highest court in the land, and it is the court which determines all constitutional matters. We wanted a strict and proper interpretation, and true as that of Article 94(2)(a), and that is what has been done this morning. As to whether he wants to contest or not is the business of himself and the NDC, the party to which he belongs. I am not in a position to answer that. He can advise himself, as he did the first time. He's standing. He's not. Don't put him to that. He is here. It's obvious that he should be a happy man because the matter started from the High Court.
Frank Davis, ono nana waye emranini edema yewura ankoma Nimfa. Na yenko endi samanyoku no mu. And this Amano Kono, Emmanuel Foya woman, Opania would do many mono, a lawyer, Amariba, one also some more demands and telephony.
When a judgment is given, there's a 7-day grace period where the parties stay at where they are. Nobody takes any moves. Then there's a possibility of a review of the Supreme Court ruling or judgment, which is also another 30 days within which that can be done. So I think that we've not seen the end of this matter. Those who are jubilating should capture their jubilation, and then the processes will be gone into conclusively. So what I can say is that, yes, the Supreme Court has provided or has made a ruling, but that may not be the end of the matter, because if lawyers or justification decide to, as it were, go for a review, then we are in for another legal battle. It is too early to start jubilating or to think that the Supreme Court's ruling or judgment will be put into effect. I'm just telling you that when a judgment is given, there's a 7-day grace period where the parties who were protagonists in the matter are not supposed to make any move in executing the judgment. So 7 days, and you also have 30 days within which, because the Supreme Court ruling, you have 30 days within which to also go for a review. So have we seen the end of this matter? I'm saying that possibly no, we've not yet seen the end of this matter. The EC must also stay its hands off until these timelines, until the timelines I have indicated are gone. So if you have 7 days and then you have 30 days, and there's a possibility that there can be the EC cannot start dealing with by-elections. So
And this Amano Konum for you woman was signing here with you, Manim, Yura, Malibani attending.
I was young to us, so now you're from consent from na Mobacas and Sonra, yet too many must say GPL to impeding for a tea and crasso, Atajifu, Baragas and Penny Cantamanto Pada, Gana Madici, and to be. That's all don't for ya dum, Nakatamada, Bujemoje, Demo Fusani, and Tetting Caboni Pia, let's say no petty and persona with the etata with your so, Nene, Adiachi, Sia Coa, Ada for Ghana, Nintro do and Nintria Sassuina. Your Laurel First or Motte so abro so 10% today. Na so mu shine e dey free Laurel First no so say beye na me no mi no ye ho beye hare yen enti am so ma na ye tisim say gya ye kofa trotro ye kofa tazi ni afri ye card yakwa enwuma eso na ye tutu kwane a na busuya ade ehu ye ne say ada ofo na bomi fi taduku wonuma abomi fi taduku e me na ye passengers ya ye kofo trotro e kofo tazi no wo mo anti Laurel First no so yo mo gye a e na wo mo agiye na yeni anuanom adawafo binom ene passenger fo binom di nkomo ebisa wo mo senti ne wo ma ye ene hwe ye wo mu bumra so a empenifo na aka se enam petrobu abafom inflation abafom ene ma tete kofom ntino na ho behia se ebeti Laurel First so sense wo ma ebe ye ma dwene se wo mu tutumu na ensem ne ekoso wo ka mu kakrani
dada no be ye ba sesia 46 Satuma be 51 cities no ne ba je ye transfer 3 we transfer 3 be ne ba je 46 cities ye transfer 4 na di se bia be ka ho bi kwa sa be ka be sika no ho nti se be pa da se bia be so akobe 40 ansa na ba fa 44 no no di be bo be pepe no ka we bu ye kakala omoje 45 who say fibrekum su kodo manke mu ntwe sa akra kwan ne chadanwa ti e bia konsen ko omoje bia be 10 ka ho na ka e be 55 ba pre ko 60 die nsa anu e die it is so my because 60 cities die because this the way say last week ya na na over Saturday ya omoje ni 60 enen so mo sa be ni 60 hona teso na mai mu ai di nti bibia ni na ma consider kakra ho na mate so amai
fair no wa send there you say me nta en koma first time me back ma se di ti Laurel fair no o ka je say me ku mesi wo su atre o ka je say 47 ba me dey answer me srelo me Laurel fair
I get 5 CD. Na pay ubi ante so ye me ban 5 CD na no masa ageme. Ti me ban de mu gimi anu mu gemi munte so mai.
Abutuanti where passengers bin mo mo ne Sompa FM nsɛmtwɛfo di nkomo na no mo church o makosemo e de kyereye enne ene ma adabafo ne metifo de wono mo famu e wo kasa hudom no mo kyese anopai wo mo ebe nyina ye nte so nti e bompa ye sɛ nwumere ya eja wo mo sade ye kofie no wo mo ebe tete ne ma so kakra no mo dimra ene nhyehyɛ ya empedifo ya to wono mo sɛ enne dei e kono wo mo entete Laurel First so abusua ye de die kye de bifra to bia no ye mfa enkame mo
na ɛhyɛnka ne yɛne ayɛfo a yɛsi ho nsɛnsɛm no aka ho bi ama kasamafo de ma True Drivers Union yewura ya oberman so na no atum na o kire se asem bi dika ntom so beka
won sankae na anko yi eni ti se ye gina kongo no so nko asa ye tucha na bona anhwe ya na ama edwumadie no tinto kakra aba ho ebe na ye nyina ye ka se obi asonda ye se ye ni se ye be yi a ye ni ya gen ne mo ye ma communicate no enko mu yi ma ti ma mu po ne driver po ne nyina ye nti ye ho ache ne mba sa se ni nye adwuma na ko se ni pa kuma bi ko che kukuam e ko ka so ma decide dia ma ye nyina ye ntutu se sa na ye de chichiro my anything ya dia yegusua ye adwuma se asenkafo ne mom no dia wo tie bi wo Sompa TV Sompa FM a onu akakweti ni sika eba no oba ya se ye ho a ye ntie so eno de etu ya driver fo no for say so oba de abupuo ni entokwa ba mo obia amfa abupuo ni entokwa entia obo me na ne da certificate ya wo tikwe so bi che wa abufuo a obetimi aye program amaga na fo atie wone na driver ni o te hye chi a tabi abufuo bi wo no mu eba ne sa wo a wo te hye no mu mpo no wo kra no enyina yie enti obi anso wo hia ye enti e se mo fa abufuo enkotu hye no enkum o mo nkokum pati nya no so enti we de adefrede ne de matima mo fo se ma ye ni hye no so ye tu se kokum abo so na ye ntutumbe ka okutie hu nkobu ye na mu sabi wo no dofo dampa so no se o maneba no mo wi a me na re da to a cha kwantintin bia abofra ne bedama e classical match a uzu se obebo no ubenya abotie nya abote na ye ma nkyerɛkyerɛ ne nkofo mu yie na ba bia ye de to ebe yie no ye di mpanto ne ba se ye de abufo na ehia ye bia ye wo nya den ka djuma ye tu hye na ye bekum ye ho akun bi nti ye na entukura GPR TV no ye mpeta ye nkata mo ne mo ye nkomu bebre me no kasa ekura no ba bia krata no kura free ba no question mark kakra e wo ho because ubuta general secretary was here ubuta ada executive na obi aka onim ho hwe
Any year, Chagu ye Kasama for the man True Drivers Senior, you're right, Berryman.
I was your friend, Wabeka, and why ye cow says some parent 3.1 FM, your number on Siakasi, and on some of Bia will be an Yagusua, ye de es some must type, no. Wajen Chenu, Susio, better with your Babeka and Wabra, who can weigh social media platforms out doing in us so, Oko Facebook, I some parent 3.1 FM, some parent 3.1 FM, na YouTube, some TV Ghana, some TV Ghana. Wajen Chenu, Susio, the Biabiawa, I was saying Yagusua. Ye beka se no no ye beken kai ede amamo sa otie ka osunyane ne mpotemu a ene ye sunyan manim ene miamia hudo pinu a obromantem no mo Sompa 98.9 FM Sompa 98.9 FM adama na nwumre ye kase ne sentena eje bebia sa won kransa o tachima ne mpotemu a aha Sompa 90.7 FM Sompa 90.7 FM abusia nwumre de ye kase ne senteno eje bebia santemantam susu no Sompa 93.1 FM adama nti nwumre ye kase ne sentena eje bebia yanto akase no so na yemfamo enfri kam yemfamo ko ye light bill nkomomo ena no pay na beto Sompa FM nsentwefo pensmadu katare ranti apono so se ene mpanifo atenase akwawere wakobusa brewa aprase prase times ye kwakwaji atum se Ghana ye light bill no o se atutum ema sesei omo ade ohamo nchichemu dunwotwe 18.36% ena ababetoto so a ifri busumi ye kono wo light bill no ebepeja nimu a nenam so ema Sompa FM nsentwefo pensmadu katare ranti ye bo akire kobusa mpanifo se na ade na asie ye nunti no light bill mututumu ye ko PURC mpanifo atena ye ema opani Charles Jojo ya wono ena eye panimpa be ye kira ohwani amansa din komo ema Public Utilities and Regulatory Commission adwuma no e ka kire yense na nse sia hye ne nso a asa dumso bi eyi niti a na kanea no na bonani pre sa se me kom toy no na se beye na ECG mpanimfo benyeska e de aye adwuma na matimi e de asoso sa de na no nti no ana mehu akwakohia se ye light bill no wo mo atutum kakra e de ma ECG mpanimfo openi Charles Jojo
PRC mekwa share nsuo ni kanyatem so Ghana bo ni ade aba abonten eni de utilities na mi share Ghana water ni ECG for the age man ni kwa so a ebo mo mutumi yo modwuma ana think mbo mo mutumi yo nti ehhehwe eye bi dey friend variables ni mo bi ketingitin bi e koso ewo ɛyɛ kanea nhyehyɛ mu no yɛhu sɛ wei ɛboa mo wei ɔmboa mo nti ɛyɛ a quarterly review a yɛyɛ ɛyɛ no sɛ bosome biara no ɛhwɛ ɛyɛ kanea nsɛm no mu na yɛhwɛ mu a ɛbɛtumi aboa ama kanea nsɛm no ne boa akɔ so anaa ne baabi agyina naaso mpo yɛnyɛ no hwee na yɛ a nneɛma yɛhwɛ no bi ne sɛ nneɛma boɔ akɔ soro anaasɛ wɔfɔ ma anaasɛ ɛnya agyinagyina ɛna yɛwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ fuel naasɛ fango a yɛde noa nkanea no so ne boɔ ɛwɔ manga so afei so yɛsɛ biribi generation mix ɛyɛ yɛyisu hydro ɛde tam a abom ɛde anoa nkanea ama yɛ na ɛyɛ last quarter anaasɛ boso mmiɛnsa ɛtwam akyi no ɛnyɛ ɛboa ɛsɛ yɛde ma nkanea no nyinaa na yɛde ma wɔn na sɛneɛ wiase bo ayɛ de ne adeadeɛ nti sɛ yɛde ne nyinaa ma ɛyɛ ɔmanfoɔ nso ɔmo nti a na nkanea boɔ ɛbɛyɛ yi kakra na pii asɛ no yɛ economic regulators sɛ yɛhwɛ nipa sɛ no hwɛ sɛ yɛn ɛkɔ sen ansa na yɛde ɛboɔ no aba ɛno nti ɛyɛ ɛboa yɛde ba abɔnten no yɛyɛ ɛka ɛkyɛ 25% ɛnti saa 25% yi ayɛ carry forward aba n'anim a ɛyɛ fɛ no ɛyɛ under recovery ɛsɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ no nyinaa kakra kakyire aba n'anim ɛna yɛde aba bɛka ɛyɛ deɛ ɔwɔ ɛyɛ this quarter anaasɛ bosom yɛnsɛn a yɛba bɛkɔ mu anim.
Obviously, Penny Charles Jojo, ye penny pabedi, ye chiro, when your man said, Dinkomoma Public Utilities and Regulatory Commission, a Jumana Uchanitia, a Chinese Assembly from a PURC, and not yet ten. Can actually, Yane Gana Madi, she been Dinkomo, Ebusa, one say Yanumway, the Abedio, you didn't send caloriferous here at it is with ye, and Ki Bosse, a to champagne, nomnia dia, and an opinion, Abibumni, Namuso Musini.
Oh, to me, maybe as they say they are bread because I do here or I was over to be anywhere back Bioma. Oh, to me, they say they are not team. They be CBA, yeah, Ubia move call forward into me. I shall say, Bessaba back Bioma, but do be a hundred. Same right room, CC, or because we were sad to sign a man with a hundred. Made the me Quama Jun dear. Ye can be beer and ya dear, no best son, my dear. You want your candy, maybe a grandma tundada. And I feel crying over to Timisu Yamokan. So one Santi so and I'm the brother, no one Yakaso be too much, be Niwa, Yabaya. I just had more planning so much to Dada. And so, no dear, ye na ye share a draw so number to my fine mountain swap.
I did more day pa a woman such a concondi one dance said, till we are sick because we are pretty more thing ever. Then so Abroso pa, if you say, they be a let's for yet I buy a mount quine, now omuntum, I buy more quine no muntum. Now why not check electricity for any young moody scare free horn, why they can't my mind, a quite electricity for a young Ghana for fast when you're opening a pandemic. I go to quite be giant. Send him see you more Juma Ghana, Juma. Because he any days. You near him before Alan Pazina, Miss Roby, and all that manano. The Debia no more pisca, that's what Jumano service, and your papa. Debia increment don't make too much of a rebel. Omus at any performance because at any time, and in the Americans, Dako, the Russian Dialobebo, no be an said yes, so in the Jumano one, now you have phone for the own for beer when you want that. So I'm about 2 more by my papa, that's a Mabasa near a man who are let it in to a child. And there's the beer. Yeah, Ombetum, there's Kusiaga, Yamena Nedano, or not be who Mobo, Sabaya, Rananga, Babe Fire, or Brenia Titi and Emina, to ride a cat. The Omuntum, and Manun Kusiaga, any who, and Mobibia, and Fasobia, about Niam Donetima, and Fanu Mojima, I use Yamina. Mimi free say Emwa, because some women with Sagana, and Yanya Jumano, and Kagana, because they say Moyam say a teacher for pay me at 2 way more. Yeah, you must move to light my effecting. It's a Sabane say, and to Mundi and any yard. Yes, Reno. Say, and what's your papa or Tuma M.
Obajwa homeno watum ehyasie junya so don for ya dom no de ekora jumbusu minmu a ne de dikan ko na hyase a wo light bill no yetumu be 18.36% ya enu nti agya no wa hye ne nso auto credit ya na de kakra to so so de na beli bi na ebade a wo de ne wawu hey sangrofo no kwabna yento aso a
na ene ye wo fi ha ye wura jogate eba fi ha bere bi atwamu waye attorney general epen sanso so ena bere bi atwamu kra na waye mraso bejane de ma de sey ye wo esikando ketan na ensampi ana odi tudwa na wo trese senka tranya hodo ye wo no mamu nke ye ne ma yie pa nyese bi alala sulala ene afa player timu a ye de kwasresre
I have a message for Ghanaians. The message is a message of hope. You have education, for example. Anytime we investing, 1988, co-university 82, and a foreign student, there were 3 universities in Ghana. They go on tech, friend KUS still tech, University of Science and Technology, and a Kikos University. When they buy, it was Advanced Teacher Training College. It wasn't the university. Now, that time, the foreign students were investing. Oh yeah, one of Benin, Togo, and Burkina. They come in a bus to learn French. Now, down the line, we have over 60 universities in Ghana. Every universities, all Ghana, CCR, every foreign students, all universities, every school was about Ghana. Ghana can develop into a hub for education. In the UK, they make £28 billion a year from international students. More university, there are no international students. This Eko Brunei is full of international students. My for Nigeria, the school. Chief, there are so many sectors that we can expand in Ghana. And when I come the next time, we'll talk about the future.
Yewrajo gate na nia bridge ndende de so pese okura franka edema NPP amanyoko no na wo wie kwa no wo kire sesi a ba bia Ghana ye gira no enipa pote a omani hia no.
Another kind of leader you need is somebody who can work with parliament.
That's right.
Chief, I always say the Bible, Genesis, God said, let there be light.
And there was light.
President Akufo-Addo, through his phenomenon, also let there be e-levy. Was there e-levy? On a it's a parliament who don't know the service. It's not a parliament, so power. Everything the president does, 90% of what he has seeks approval of parliament. Why not make true justice? He needs approval of parliament. But Joe Biden, I was watching CNN. And some people say he's too old, he's 80 and so on. And some people say that Joe Biden has done more work with Congress and the Senate than the most recent American politician, presidents. The next parliament, regardless of its connotation, and I hope that will be in the majority, you need somebody who can work
with them,
with parliament. And it is about somebody who has been in parliament. Say, on here, be a parliament occasionally. Say, let me give you one typical difference. Me, a lawyer, my practice law for a long time. I will court. Let's just say, counsel, you got to stand up. When they mention your name, you stand up.
Yewrajo gate na nia bridge so pese okura franka edema NPP amanyoko no.
Ya famo kwa ndisi amanyoko no so e na no memenda no mokoto abako yewura no ma ejina de ama party no empesua hodo so na odo ani cha asonse abato empesua so a wono mra sebedwe no no bo Mohammed Muntaka na adese wo honom etu ani ne yesi ani fo mu ndisi amanyoko no mo esade tumi ma ne bio se wonto aso na ompri ye yoni mpuntu enfamra adese wa asonse abato empesua so na wahase edi nkomo en wo che se edu baby no ndisi amanyoko primaries and baso aswase abaton pesua so no o se party ne mpanimfo binom akwa masa wudu achi a ono mo wo na tiko yodium sa se o metu no na twedi amponyankrompon a wonye obia kura se hene nti na odi ne ho afofie a enam so ama na disa nkudim no.
Gentleman Mama called both myself and Haruna and Abeji to plead with us to let go. Me, I let go, but I can tell you it was part of the strategy to get me out. No, any political person who is mature will not say that that was part of the strategy to get me out. Because Abeji was not going to contest. Haruna didn't have any contender. I was the only one who had a contender, right? So to have done that at that time was part of the strategy to get me out. But you know, I keep saying, God is not the ability. God doesn't hate people because you hate them. God doesn't dislike people because you dislike them. God, He looks at our hearts.
Abusia mrasebe twani a wamrasebe ye fie ma de so mo asonse abaton peso aso ne yete ne nka no Honorable Mohammed Muntaka na wo kirekirim se Nyankopɔ de wonye obia kura se hene wono no o ahwa komamu hwani so ene nam so meja utimi ebo anoma ne di nkunim na ne nyina mo no na twatwofo paniment dis abanyoko no asantama say Dr. Frank Amwako hene Sompa FM nsantwefo bo pene no se ja ye ne nam ne yatiti o ene yakwa akotete se mabato na eba so na no meme de twemu ye se special kwasi Peter no ai na dwene so na ni kire dwura se keduma se abato mpeso aso mabato na ekọ so a ye se rabi tika mu a wo tu sika petie no yeso oba be sama no ma positive ache no amod na kwa kugina koto na Dr. Frank Amwako ni yira no se we enye de ehia nie Dr. Kwabna from Pop Watting no de galamsey report aba beto no a we se nyamia no eno na hia enye obi party mu abato okokoto ye ene no special kwesi Peter no also man ani kukudi akiri Dr. Frank Amwakohene.
We wanted to understand what accounted for what we saw in the viral video and the intention behind it. And after having that meeting and that engagement with her, we have noticed that the special prosecutor just wants to be relevant. And I'm putting that on record. With all the issues that are happening in the country, if the special prosecutor wants to prioritize this minor issue, as against the corruption that is going on, Professor Frimpong Boateng's Galamsey report, the Al Jazeera's Gold Mafia report, wants to prioritize this ahead of that. I mean, it's like the special prosecutor does not know what he's about or what he's doing. He knows that, something is trending, let me just jump onto it. That case is not going anywhere, okay? But the intention and what really happened within that space of the elections was nothing to be worried about. And again, that was not even the premises for the elections, okay? The means within which the money was in the air whatsoever does not speak well. But if you take your time to listen to the issues as occurred or the events as preceded what you saw on the video, you will understand that that candidate cannot be faulted. And definitely there is not wrongdoing. And let me put this on record, that everyone is innocent until the court of competent jurisdiction proclaims otherwise. There is not a national issue.
Abusia Dr. Frank Amwakohene ye chocho for penny demand this abanjoko no asantema ntama se ne yete ne nka no a wo ka kire special kwesi Peter ne se enye de hie nie nye o mabato o mokoto ye mu nsam e no ba ba fifi mu ayi Al Jazeera fo ne yesi amanfo wia gold no Dr. Kwabna from Pop Boateng e no si gold yi mo de hye ne nsa akwa bibibi e no na ehia no na onya ndisi fo asem nto no momo wu
muntakara na ebuba edika no onima wonko busa ebi fise Ghana do ta bubu be o meto atia o Dio ebu fise ni pa ne ono next time no nyakwa mu bebi
onyi ntum si wo lusu wo so ntiase
na be pa wo sia ne
top bench de kwase on growth na ope se odi gunim
te muntaka me mu be o ta bu be wa so ase ho a o meto atia o sempo kra ebeneza wo huso ansa yamane boni wo hwe e kire de maye e wo Hafo no west ene south east ene Mpatamu ebeneza radio asum de nka ho
suminia
na pom te sen
ngame adom
kan ba ye wo kwa na
sisi ameno kasa de wone Ahafo ano southwest abato mpesua ne so delegates ni nyina ehia mu okunsu a kasa ho no eguso a ekoso na no kwasem wo hwe aprobona wo sha ase wo na no pe na chese fe pa san se o mafo pi na wo mu ewo Ahafo ano southwest afo so Ahafo ano southeast e na Ahafo ano north no ebugi twi a chese enya asemketo ni nyina ne se orimnyamfo ohene Canada kompra kwa Japan wo ba be pie mu ha se chese ne nsempa no wo de mu a wode mamanfo eno na nam so ma sesi a wode tu dwa akire mu se MPP amanyuko no sebi se eto de mu ode a eno mo hwehwe no sanse wo hwe emwa watimi de aboa party ne pa na sesi a me no ka se wo unity anase wo sa ne hwene so se omfa Frank anama no timi mebegina amanyuko nanim no nkode na 2024 general election no owe ne power ema MPP na MPP fo bi no mayo omu so ti short a wo mu pese wo no so betima ba bedi amanyuko nanim eno no wode tu dwa akire mu se eya de ha no pasan se wo hwe akwaa wafa so watimi abo MPP amanyuko no party se efa sika fam efa kasa ye de ye adwuma fam efa resource ankasa ye de ma party ankasa de ye adwuma no watimi de abo apa na so no oyi ni ti asa amanyuko no atwetwe omu ase en wo de tu delegates nanim se ebre no ani wo mu hwe no mu mu an se de be ya wo betimi aba be him Franka no na wo sa di tu dwa kire mu se wo hwe the campaign and as a proba or born or magana munana NDC akuku dampa and you muti so mubaba one say what me baba D MPP and say one on flag bearer there wo musu be NDC amanyuko no e dia baba be one aye abontoa e dia ma no eti sesi ade wo de nani akire mu okunsu a woni manfo mu ha sei no ewie ene dwumade ni nyina wo kunsu ase no ato so e wo kumase e wa santemantamu
any adwuma ye nua ba ma Beneza ohusu ansa
abusia ye nto so ne enfam nko kumawu abaton pesu asoma no tia se kumawu by election baso Kumawu by election baso na odonfo ya domo next week de abroswa na ne brada de na by election wo mo ede hihye so na ntete abato so mpefem nsemchefo proso chese MPP abaya sesa contractors akogu Kumawu a yesi afichi kwanyi no mo ye efuomu kwanyi na womu gusu kotala Kumawu abato mpezo so and I'm saying the Rose Minister kwasi amuakwata esimu pam ako Kumawu ako kama de na tiase se enye by election na eba so nti ana mo mabegu kromo no mo eyo makwan de ama wonum ene yesi efiri raso ekobodumase afigase besoro no ne mpotemo de yesi kwan esutum kota neta hono mo se ko no mugusu sa na so minister chese enye by election nti a na wo so mo ba eba beye eno mo ye de ama wonum
adwuma ekoso nyina esese ye de eto basoa so na ye de eyi na ye because onuna as an MP for the area no oni midin kita ho mijia ho so ma aban ti oni aban din kita ho ni ade a adwuma yi baso sanya ono a ebebo oman hini ahemfo amane wa ha ono agogina sekire radio stations etu nanum tuo se wawie arrangement na ekwan no ye dia ma contract obo contractor no kura din oba abestart end of March ena fufie antro ata na yagro na bam na odifi so MPP government President Akufo-Addo government enye se yewura no fi muntina yeba abeye edimike beye no do people know how long it takes to procure roadworks and adwuma contractor no ye no enye Kumawu nko you know or the fee grabbing efijase na asokore no na sesanka ye politics na ye ya anka contractor no start ya na kwa start no Kumawu aso
Abusianchi we Rose Minister kwesi amuakwata ni yetene nkana woche senye Kumawu by election nti na ma wo masesa contractors akugu Kumawu a yesi efuomu kwa nyina wo mo egusu kotale no na no akire wasre nkurase a ewo Kumawu a wo mo no kwani binya nuru ho no mo so obi enya abotre obi ankana koma ntone yam na obi ansa beka ne so ne de
ye these two say Ashanti so praise be ho mo a yenya nko ebedu on so Ghana praise be ma yenyanko ebedu obia so di obia nto ne boase mo obia nye basabasa mo obia nye demonstration da so the American da bia no nye we demonstration o say niema we obegina kwa mu na o say property ni ade enye no ne de ye kwan demonstrations don't build roads nye demonstration ye build road okay ye building road it must be programmed based on resources kakra no na hwe eni briso a President Akufo-Addo government rules obi a obey demonstration ube say public property apart for ebechi
Abusia wa ye mraspeje ni obo mraspeje fie ma de so mo atiwa East Abaton Pesia so no akrona na esase osofo a osho my Ghana ya kwantempo ho nsensem ono abokwasi amuakwata ene yetene nken
adehye ya wa abre pokoko so e wo Bantam Abaton Pesia so asante mantem no e kase no mtre se nsuo be da fe ne nsuo akos na ensamso eda so no ehadwen aye wuo pa twede wuo fidie pa na da wo mu hwa no sa no enkoda ntimi nkoda ntimi ma bese mfie nan ni no bedumfo ye edom a eja mutimi ye bibi kakra na enso so mpanifo de ye batie ti ho a ama eti ho nyina apa na enti ade hye no en
hawa de bra ye de ensuo to a ya mewafo ye de ensa ene ye nan ye wia ye timi afro etimi asinsuo ni nsuo ni de hawo bra ye kese pa ke abama modian wo meboaye sofu bia dawroma ene wo ha tole bia no de dade atoso amaye ye timi afa sunsuo ni to a na yira be fa dade no ko na afei ye ho kiri ye sa nipa so enam kwa esu so nye nipa keto a e do so pa so ensuo to a afei le gise ya mi wafo de gise ko nwanya ko fa sofu la san ye timi abesi abepo he ya nti we de ye sra ban yes no ada omamodian no meboaye ni wafo ni abatan ni anyinsenfo nkwala anketo a yekọ sukuu kura omamabro ni e ma menum duru ha esu na nkwala yisu
we aya de sebia e wo kokoso no e wo asante mantem ha se ya Bantam Abaton Pesia no
eso abusua ye to aso na ye de mo akonabo Frida Prempe wono so na tena ye ne ye nuanom Sompa 98.9 FM a ewo sunyina abonten so kokosra wunum ene wo cheche ja nwuma wa ye ewo ne mpesua no so kakra na wo kire se ene na de hye no eja wanyina ni ahinta wunum mampeni na nado danko akufu ado enhyesia wode abe one district one factory wo mo etira yeye wono ma anya bi wota no so abonten so a nenka ekọ nanimu a nene atwentwe ne nase kakra na ojide wa rechemu se enhyesia bi no de agugugu akwam ene niema wo mo ahyehya ato wonu muntino sa factory no ebeba ba be yadwoma de hye no enya so emfaso wo se atwene a no mu wo mu a ene se IMF sika na ban eni da so se beba no ene yate sa ba betumu no eja ade hye wo ne mpotemu no musoso no ebi ba beso wo mo so ama sa factory no mo de awie ama mpontu dwuma pia aban ne ye wo mpesua no so no etimi akona ni ma de hye no so no wo mo enya aban no so mfaso.
One district, one factory project. A very good policy and program. Mampenyin and Nadu Danko Kufuado, a rolling out, a bro Obayan. Obayan was he was in a hurry to deliver. But it's also a capital intensive project now. A project no more established project, but they be now installing. No Mampenyin, I collaborated there the Ensasum. But where a new project, you started from the scratch. But Adam says it can was root before Butum Sikanye. Into bank and their support to a first tranche now they are bear kakra or is certificate now for the second tranche now they are bear kakra into anuna contractor ni busuno. Unfortunately while winning COVID in Ukraine says Magana Sikasemu and echo form into a fair now mining in our FFA says I administration every I factory every wire street lights wire roads in every I custom machines in the beba near bay installing normal start operation. A big project of flats for staff for home school home other facilities a bebo ma workers no one harrow in our home into any one boapayo say project in our story name some and I'm an astolic akaba did say so mudi echi bi no mudi nsawoso pa a set tie bia no beko 2024 de na nyame adom musa kan akofa machine some say machines e ba kra e bedi be boso mienu e wo poso ansa na ba bedru am de be 2-3 months I installing.
Abusia we mrasweje ni owo mrasweje fima de so mo wata no no for baton pesua so honorable Dr. Frida Akosia Prempe ene yetene nkan we mra na obobo so niema wa ye ewo ne pesua no so. Abusia for yemfa sedama 3A Herbal Center for modi 3 cool capsules abedwa so koko no ba bia fifiri wo bia se fifiri wo to se fifiri woni ase ba ku bi kra de obonso mumnim no ye ni nyina koko ene ne aba ne ye se obonso de pento pentakra nyina de chiri na sumu sa oba bema koko wate kope 3A co capsules wa koko master nenom Food and Drugs Authority in Penvajatum enye na udwa sokra odwa ne chire Colinac nom Danny Herbal Misty Herbal Apidank nom a obenya bi ato opa unchemu bi afre 0546107107 0546107107 any komo Universal Natural Clinic saben kanchro say a stroke and abubu agu onum bra na ne yebetonchia yebechro say edru ewo baby wode ehunam tutuo pa say widie etutu wapono waposo etutu pa sasabro wode ende ebroso bra Universal Natural Clinic na yemwo ede bia odompe wa wote say mo ayemre ahojo odwentino etutu pa Universal Natural Clinic efrefro ena ebane se bia open massage pa nia massage o atretrintin mo ama mogena timedia fusani ya enfo ni nkyere ba bia se Universal Natural Clinic ena wo se oba ye wonfidi a efri utiri so edikosi wunase ye de behwe ni pedua no ba bia ya de na kwakote bia no ye de duraka apam ya de ne de free ni pedua ne mu yo kumasi atonsu sly eye bonsuo ne nchen hwa ene ye ni nkomo e wo 0200158272 0200158272 and 0556224102 na ye joso afa mi zone 5G ni yeguso a ye nonom opevim opa hoden na dia ye adwuma bia wo ye bia 5G ni ye kamfo dia ma wo na mi zone so yo mo so 2p ye obako a eno no ya nka nko an ye de ye ene obako so a ye de pineapple ene ye ene obako a ya ka fruit ni nyinaa bom and your back so e de mango nko na ye mizo no preservatives bianim sana kwesi brene beka no na ke se eyanka nko a yemfa duro bia nso mu mizo and 5G eno ne yenom abusuani ani nkomo 0246 270221 0246 270221 na upebie tu atone a yasesa edia breo traders chako powder na no so ye no mo abusue bia wakwa akodi pause eduro wakwa akodi pause aduane wakwa akonom nsu a poison wom wanom nsa poison wom ena ompese beku a traders chako powder ena make for dia mawo sade na adol uye kesefu bia odwene ho awonte ase abusua we no enye duro enkotobro ni aduro bia ni hia ene se obenya traders chako powder na wanonomo opedro ebeboa 70 still we are branch here we are baba wana okoba ho fe ugina so a ye fe na anti aging traders chako powder ena ope se ebia utoda utumi se mframa gina wofunum mframa egina body nim saa body nim mframa ginam mesro traders chako powder beboa pa ena wo si aguo no mu he unya traders chako powder emani ye fita fe so kamwa de bia na okoba abusia ope bi etu atone ya na se ope ho nkomo bia na ne ya di nkomo 0243 943413 0243 943413 we traders chako powder ehunkomo ene yedi ede akire wono komna yenko ene ne fa yinkai bo no to asoma ye